So I brought up some assorted insulators to my local auction house. That's literally what they title assorted insulators. Lot 200 AE. This is a insulator lot. Brought to my local auction house. $10. They are chipped. Some of these are chipped. They have like chips and cracks in them. You know, you can see some of the bigger ones. They do have a chip in them. And you can see some of them. You know, it's kind of hard to see that they're chipped and cracked. Yeah, you can see some of the bigger ones are like chipped and cracked. You know, so they're not in perfect condition. And so they're only at $10, but I picked these up at a garage sale, on the 100-mile garage sale, for $20 for that whole bin. Thought, you know, they'd be a little bit better condition they were in, but they're not. Just decided to move them really quickly at a local auction house. Not really quickly, but I decided to get them. A few. I always had to wait just a little tad. And then, yeah. And these auction shows, what they do is if it sells, you know, if it's in the last like 3 minutes of the auction, they put 3 rows of items, 18 items. But what they also do is, if it goes, and then if it, you know, if it's below so many minutes in the auction, like the last 3 minutes of the auction, or the first so many items, it'll go towards the top, and then they do the first, and then they do 18 items, you know, that are within the 3-minute time frame. But then some of them they get extended, because if they get fitted up in the last 3 minutes, they will be extended, you know. So then the ones that are extended will you know, ones that are extended will usually just stay on you know, the bottom ones that aren't extended. If they're extended, they'll go up to the top up if they're not in the first 18 items, you know. And that changes, you know, because like these 2 items are going to end soon. Some items are going to end soon, closing. So then if they're closing, they'll just you know, they'll replace it with a couple, you know. So this one's still on the bottom a little bit. It is Assorted Insulators, 200 AE. It is at 2 minutes and 8 seconds left. 2:06. So it looks like it's probably just going to sell for $10, which is fine. Fine by me. I just want gone. So this Assorted Insulators lot gone. So we got 200 AE Assorted in. So it's still got a minute 42 seconds to go. Okay, so now it's right here. So now it's up to the top. Now it finally made its way up to the top because there's items that it wasn't extended. And it wasn't, you know, in the first 18 items. Because the first 18 items are used for items that aren't extended. And the only items that are featured past there are extended items. Okay, so it's got 30 seconds left here about one of these insulators. And they're only at 1 bid. If it gets bid up to 12, what'll happen is it'll get extended 3 extra minutes. It gets the time can get extended up to get additional 3 minutes. If it's 2 minutes or less, it'll extended 3 additional minutes, so it'll be 5. And if it's between 5 and 3 minutes left, it won't be extended, Time won't be changed any, but like if it got bid up before like 5 minutes, so or between 2 and 3, it might go up to 3 minutes, additional time. But yeah, there is Assorted Insulators. So for $10, and there's no shipping. And what happens is, if the buyer doesn't pick up by Friday, what happens is they give them a week to pick up. That's from Tuesday through Sunday, or Friday, Tuesday through Friday. And if they don't pick up by the end of the time the auction house closes on Friday, what they do is they leave it sit there, and then they might charge the person's credit card. They might charge the person's credit card because you have to put your debit card or your credit card on file or something if you're willing to pay. If you're like if you don't pay, if you want the item shipped to you, or if you don't pay, And then what happens? Sometimes if they don't pick it up, what happens, I know, is they have it sit. They might be like, of 1,000. Say the same lot with 660 games. Say of them, there might be say, like a lot of people will probably pick up like the day after the auction. But then you might have the stragglers, who are off certain days of the week. Like, hey, I'm only off on Wednesdays, or off on Thursdays, or off Fridays. Or I'll take a half day out on Friday, pick up my auction on Friday. Or people will say, hey, well, I'm gonna come after work Tuesday, or whenever they got time, pick up their stuff, And then you might see, say, 20 of these items, 20 of these lots, say, don't get picked up. If all the 660 lots, say, got $10 for, at least $10 for them high bid, say, let's just say. And then you might see 20 of them that don't, get picked up. Then they might be sitting there, You might have like a little corner of the items where, they sit there, but, they're like moved to like a little area, from stuff that doesn't get picked up. They might give them so long to pick it up, additional time to pick it up, and then maybe they might have charged their credit card or debit card then, or they may have not charged it then. But I know once their final straw, then they do eventually charge your credit card or debit card on file, and you'll have to ship, and you'll have to be at the mercy of and usually that happens with items that aren't shippable, because all the items are shippable. They could just they could just ship it to you if you don't pick it up, and you'll be paying for the additional shipping, no matter where you live, So it's just stuff that like they don't ship, like stuff that's like fragile or like heavy items, big and bulky items. They're too expensive to ship usually. So yeah, $10 for the Assorted Insulator lot.